Blog Talk Radio.
It's Cannon Baby coming with the heat. Got Endie Fiya playing in my speakers. Nikhil the host, girl in motion, all the way mixed, airway smoking. You can call in, this phone lines open. Rockets are hot like we cooking the roast. Endie Fiya the GOAT, don't ask who the competition is, cause they standing alone popping. When you listen to here, you always get what you want. Interviews, artists, songwriters, authors, and entrepreneurs. Chopping it up with powerful icons who make her influence. Who keep it hotter, this is Endie Fiya. Blazing on yourself, tune in and catch the heat. It don't even matter where you at. Entertainment, news, and daily inspiration for everyone. Yeah, holy moly, this day heat. Got Nikhil in my speakers. Girl in motion, get on your feet. Endie Fiya blazing, please keep it coming every week. We too strong, we defeat the weak. Cannon Baby, super speed. We keep it turning to the T. It's too high. A fireman can't put it out cause it's too high. Endie Fiya. It's too high. A fireman can't put it out cause it's too high. Endie Fiya, yeah. Entertainment, news, and daily inspiration for everyone. For everyone. Entertainment, news, and daily inspiration for everyone. For everyone. Entertainment, news, and daily inspiration for everyone. For everyone. Entertainment, news, daily inspiration for everyone. For everyone, yeah.
What's good, guys? You're tuned into another episode of Endie Fiya right here with your girl, Nakia. How was your Thursday? Was it good? Was it mid? Was it bad? I don't know. Mine was a little... Yeah, I'm not feeling too well. I'm a little under the weather today. I don't know what's going on. Seeing that I don't go anywhere. I don't congregate with anyone. I'm just, I go from my workspace to my my office, to my bedroom, to my kitchen, and that's it. But I'm really feeling under the weather today. I'm just not myself, and that's just not good, Even my intro music normally gets me pumped, and I'm not feeling it today at all. Don't know what's going on. You got plans for the weekend? I don't have plans for the weekend either. Nope. Nope. I'm actually going to see my people this weekend. So I'm going to be traveling starting tomorrow. So I'll be traveling like the entire weekend. So if you need me, please hit me up tonight because I don't want to be bothered this weekend. I'm going to go ahead and put that out there in the atmosphere right now. I don't want to be bothered. All right, so if I owe you anything, if I owe you any critiques on your music that I haven't gotten it to you, I'll get it to you tonight, all right? For shows that are coming up next week, all of your information, if you haven't received it already, you'll get it tonight. Head nod, yes, they'll get it tonight. All right, so let me go ahead and give you the calendar for next week. Monday, 6:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, we have In the Artist Spotlight. We have It's Karma. On Tuesday, 6:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, we have the founders and CEOs of Afro Nation Record here with us. And then on Thursday, 6:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, we have R&B singer Sean Rhyme here with us. So I'm excited to talk to him. I haven't spoken to an R&B male singer in a while, and this gentleman is, not that all of our guests are not phenomenal, but he has some brand new releases, and, he's just excited to have his music out there and, have it in rotation on Endie Fiya. And so as an R&B artist, we've had a lot of Southern Soul artists on the show recently, blues artists, and the correlation between the two or the three or four types of genres that we've had, I want to talk to him, just get his opinion about, and see what he knows about Southern Soul. I'm so excited to have Sean Ryan here on next Thursday. Remember, all shows begin at what time? 6:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So if you cannot make them all, please, please, please do not miss them all. And then, whoa, I'm looking at the calendar because the following week, we got all females. Yes. How did that happen? Like, this whole month is dominated by females. Oh, goodness. Yeah, I like that. Love to the men, always love to the men, but yes, I don't know how that works out. But yeah, thankful in this month that we give thanks that we have a lot of our women representing this month. So yes, excited about that. So again, if you cannot make them all, please, please, please do not miss them all. But let me know. Shoot me a quick text message and let me know what your plans are for this weekend. If you're going to the movies, or if you're saving up all your energy for that new release that's coming next weekend. I want to talk about that before, next weekend is the release of Wakanda Forever. And, we used to have a He Said, She Said when we actually had a he as a co-host on Saturdays. And that's when we did the entertainment part, the real entertainment, and the news part of Indie. And, I want to talk about Wakanda Forever because, with COVID still lingering, and I guess monkeypox is still out there somewhere, but the flu, they say this year the flu is going to be the worst that it's ever been. I think they say that every year, but, RSV going around, and with so much going around, are you guys really concerned about being that close in proximity with other people to get out there and go see Wakanda Forever? Are you really? I've seen a lot of, what you call them, outdoor theaters where you can go and purchase the ticket and sit in your own vehicle. But we're talking like November. I don't know where you are, but the weather's been kind of iffy where I am. Like, the nights are frigid, freeze warnings, but then the days are still like 72. You know what I'm saying? Like, one day might be 60, the next day might be 72, the next day might be 50, the next day might be 75. So the temps are still kind of up and down. I don't know what it's going to be like next weekend when the movie comes out, but how do you feel about, like, being shoulder to shoulder, with people, with all that's going on right now? Like, are you really going to be out there? You going to risk it? You going to be doubled up with your mask? You know what I'm saying? What are you going to do to be out there to see this movie? Because I know everybody wants to be there opening weekend. We want those numbers to be astronomical across the board, but what are your feelings? Let me know. You going to be there for opening night or what? What you going to do? You going to sit it out? You going to wait? What you going to do? Let me know. Let's talk about it, all right? Super excited to have my guest here with me this evening. He has a lot of titles up under his hat. Southern Soul, recording artist. I believe he's a professional drummer as well. I'm talking about Neko Grinday. He's from Blackville, South Carolina, the hometown of Marvin Sease. He's the proud father of 5 wonderful, loving kids, coming from a musically influenced family with his father playing lead guitar like Jimmy Hendrix and his mother singing. This pedigree was one of the ways the strong, sensational artist got his start. Neko G has 5 championships in music. Coming from South Carolina, he has played on the biggest stages and arenas. He has worked with various multi-platinum artists and multi-platinum producers, including Tupac's multi-platinum producer, Moe-Z. Credits to this producer for Dear Momma, and producer for Prince, Prodigy, Morris Day, and The Time. His new Southern singles include Pour Up, Thug On, Candy Liquor, number 2, and On the Flow. He says it's all the hype. All the hype is clearly what it is. And if I listening audience, I present to you this evening my very special guest, Southern Soul recording artist Neko Grinday.
Hey, what's up? What's going on, Kia?
How you doing this evening?
I'm blessed, cool and just sitting here in the studio, you know what I'm saying, here in Carolina, vibing, like you say, all the hype is what it is.
That's what he says, y'all. All the hype is what it is. All right, so let's talk about all of this hype. I want to back it up to the beginning because your bio really doesn't talk about, how you got your start in the music industry. So for our listening audience who really, they don't know a lot about Neko Grinday, I know myself, I don't know a lot about you. except for what I, stalked your social media pages and found out, what I know. But for my listening audience, they don't have that same advantage like I do. Where did you get your start in the industry? Do you come from a musical background? I know your mother sung, your father played the guitar, but, do you have deep roots, like in church maybe? You were drugged to church, or, did you just wake up one day and say, my mother sings, I got a voice, I can sing too? How did it all start for you?
Actually, it goes 3 generations back. You know what I'm saying? My grandfather, he played, guitar and everything. And, a lot of stars came out of my family and everything, but we actually was born into it and everything, It's like one of them things where, it was a blessing and a gift passed on to us before we even got here and everything, You know that when you growing down, when you coming from the South and you doing Southern soul, well, music really, period. You know what I'm saying, in the South, you know what I'm saying, you're going to get your start from really the churches like James Brown. James Brown grew up 10 miles from where I live, you know what I'm saying, and, more, like I said, Marvin Sease, some of the biggest stars from around my area that grew up here, you know what I'm saying, in Carolina, in the South, and, like you said, growing up around his musicians, you know what I'm saying, we picked up on a lot of music and we became real fluent. And then on top of, like you see, playing for them churches and in the community, you know what I'm saying, and traveling. Even though we was from the South, we was already on the road, you know what I'm saying, 10 and 11, 12 years old, already in studios, you know what I'm saying, behind the scenes, you know what I'm saying, watching big bands play. You know what I'm saying, when you around that chemistry, you know what I'm saying, you pick up on a lot and everything, and then while you doing that, you creating your own sound and everything. All of my sisters and brothers do music. You know what I'm saying, every last one of them. Shouts out to T the Wizard. You know what I'm saying, he produces for a lot of big people in the music business. My sister Mimi Alcel, she's a Southern soul artist and everything. I do Southern soul, but you know what I'm saying, I started out singing, and I went to hip hop, and I transversed back into Southern soul. That's how I got plugged in with Moe-Z and everything. I was actually doing it, you know what I'm saying, on that level. You got some artists that got a major name in the music business, and you got some, you know what I'm saying, that's building their name, and you got some like me, you know what I'm saying, I'm on both ends, fluent with so much and helping so many out, but at the same time building my own career in Plateau.
Understood. How would you describe, since you've been on multiple or within multiple genres, how would you describe your musical style right now?
Well, my musical style is actually harmony, you know what I'm saying, Southern soul, because I'm from the South, you know what I'm saying, harmony, Southern soul, you know what I'm saying, and being lyrical, you know what I'm saying, those 3 things, you know what I'm saying, is a pedigree. And being a professional drummer, you know what I'm saying, I don't really consider that an advantage, but that's a plus, you know what I'm saying, being that I can play live music and live instruments and everything, you know what I'm saying, versus a regular artist that can sing. You know what I'm saying, I bring, pretty much I'm the show myself, and everything, because in the South, we all about bass and kicks and drums, you know what I'm saying, from here down to Atlanta. Well, Atlanta's not but 2 hours away from me, you know what I'm saying, because I'm near Augusta. I'm in Carolina, but I'm near Augusta and everything. My style, like I said, my style is real fluent. You know what I'm saying? I got a nice chemistry, you know what I'm saying, when it comes to music. You know what I'm saying? Being lyrical, like I said, knowing how to harmonize and sing. Because right now, most rappers, they sing rapping. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not even a rapper. You know what I'm saying? Being 41, I consider that, you know what I'm saying, a little up in age and being mature. And, out of my time with the hip-hop was far too – when I was on the hip-hop scene, I was far advanced than the other artists, you know what I'm saying? The big artists would look at me and mirror me, but not say nothing about it, you know what I'm saying? I don't have to say no names. They know who they are, you know what I'm saying, But they would mirror me and say, dang, I could take some of his texture, while I got the platform that I got, and create something, you know what I'm saying, before Lil Neek reach his platform, you know what I'm saying, of dominance and everything, you know what I'm saying, But yeah, like I said, my style is unique. I got a very unique style. Then I got my own sound at that.
Now, and that's something I did not think about as a professional drummer. And I believe I read somewhere that you are an engineer as well. Now, he mentioned that, let me quote you because you just said it. Oh, my gosh, and I went blank. I should have jotted it down. Gosh, what did you say? Somebody sent me a message and I went blank. Dang. Anyway, what you said, it might have sounded like he was, coming off as sounding, a little cocky when he said what he said. It was, you were like a one-man show or like a one-man band. But in actuality, right. That is so right, as a professional drummer and being able to not only songwrite, as an artist, but and an engineer, you know what I'm saying? You creating the beats for yourself, you are a one-man band. Let's talk about, because I didn't think about that, because we do have those music producers, those that are creating beats, but to be a professional drummer as well, I think that's just the technique is more different than just being able
right.
to get on, Fruity Loops and get out there and create some beats versus someone who actually, has some trained talent on drums and creating beats as well. Talk about that just a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, like when you from the South, like in the South, it's not like growing up in the city. You know what I'm saying? You have to create your own door, and you have to create it. You know what I'm saying, where you challenge yourself. You know what I'm saying, if you really want to make it. You know what I'm saying, on a platform that big. Right. You know what I'm saying, like you said, because we're in the South. You actually have to go to a. I'm saying you have to have that kind of chemistry. You know what I'm saying, like with me. You know what I'm saying, even other artists in Atlanta, they have multitask on things. You know what I'm saying, and they pick up on things. But me, I've been picking up on it since 6 years old. And like you say, once you got if you growing up with a lead guitar player, you hear what lead guitars play. You know what I'm saying, like Prince here. And then if you're growing up with a bass player, you hear what bass guitar players on a professional level. Like some of the guys that Kanye had on his first album, you know what I'm saying, we grew up with them in that Kanye graduation album. And you got to think about it. Mm-hmm. Kanye started out with T.I. in Atlanta. Then he moved to New York. And then after that, he became he got $10 billion. You know what I'm saying, $10 billion now. But that type of pedigree is what I had growing up. And like you said, when you're in the South, you have to be multi-fluent in things. I know how to film. I'm saying I deal with some of Tyler Perry filmmakers. I just be sitting back and structuring myself. Because I say, I'm structuring myself not only for this level, on the next level. You know what I'm saying, so I know what to do. You know what I'm saying, how Ice Cube transitioned from rapping to producing to making movies in Hollywood. You know what I'm saying, like I got different levels that I want to touch. You know what I'm saying, so I pick up on everything and just soak everything in. You know what I'm saying, from an artist standpoint and a CEO standpoint. And like you said, when you're in the South, you have to, if you really want to make it, you know what I'm saying, you have to be really flexible and learning things.
And that flexibility does open many other doors, being able to, be versatile in other aspects of not just the music part of the entertainment industry, but fine art, there's graphic art, just in speaking to film, like you mentioned, but just in speaking to so many different artists, they've mentioned, how they've had to open up other doors for themselves as independent artists to just make a name for themselves. So you're certainly right, and not just in the South, you know what I'm saying? It could be on the West Coast, it could be on the Midwest, but it's just how bad you want to see your name out there and your name in lights. So you're completely right on that right there.
Right. And with me, like I got I'm saying me, I got different businesses. Like this Saturday coming, I got a grand opening for a full-fledged recording studio for my community and people around the area. I'm saying I got a grand opening for that. I got my own limousine service. You know what I'm saying? You know, I got a scratch navigator. You know what I'm saying? You know, then I just brought a Hummer. You know what I'm saying? Limousine and everything. Like I try to put my chips in different areas. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So you have to have a budget. You have to have a budget to drive the music and everything.
Yeah.
You know, you have to have a budget to drive the music and promote your career. You know what I'm saying? You know, legally. You know.
Right.
You know,
Right.
That keep you grounded. You know what I'm saying? When you got other sources of income coming in.
That's right. So, guys, I won't even ask the question in about, you know, advice to aspiring artists, because he's dropping gems, you know, right now. We always talk about additional sources of income, and they always say that, you know, the ideal person needs 7 additional sources of income, whatever it may be, you know. And you mentioned having the limousine company, so that's beneficial not only for your community, but, you know, yourself as an artist as well. You know, you can use it to assist you as an artist, but your community also. So that's an amazing company to have,
right.
I believe.
And see, I'm going to drop a big jewel on all the artists that listening. You know what I'm saying? You know, a limousine company, don't you know that the government will give you $30 million in 7 years? You know what I'm saying? Just because you have your own transport company. Not only will they do that, they will help you keep your vehicles up and give you additional vehicles, just in case you want to start your own bus company, you know what I'm saying, outside of music, and you want to, like, take people around, you know what I'm saying, you know, in your city and everything. You know how the buses, the transits go in each city? Some of those sectors some of those are privately owned by people who probably got multi-millions now because the government funded them. You know what I'm saying, you know, like there's different ways to create revenue for your artistry. You know what I'm saying, for your career and everything. You know what I'm saying, and the government bids on big money all the time just for people who start transport services. That's why I started it was 2 reasons I started my transport service. One is in the South, the only time people in the South ride in a limo when somebody dead or gone. I wanted to change that perception as an artist and say, why can't we ride nice all the time and everything?
Right.
You know, why can't I pick up my people nice all the time in a limo and everything, you know? So I open up that, you know what I'm saying, and then, like you say, to open up different lanes, you know, and to merge in, you know, with different companies and sectors, you know, outside of music. Like I said, I'm real business savvy and everything, you know. And, you know, even though I consider myself a millionaire because it's an equity, and, you know, insurance on a limo is $1.3 million. $1.3 million. I got it in equity. You know what I'm saying? So if God provided me in equity, sooner or later it's going to accumulate in my account. You know, but it takes money to make money and everything.
Right.
And then I can use that money and put it back in the business. You know what I'm saying? In the filming. In everything else. You know what I'm saying? If my homeboy got something, you know, like I said, I'm real business savvy outside of music, like my head level.
Y'all better listen. This is why networking is so important. You never know who you'll meet, what information they can provide to you, how they can assist you. It is networking is so important.
Powerful.
So important.
Very powerful.
In this, it is very powerful.
It's real
very
important.
powerful.
Real important. And you know what I'm saying? That's the biggest thing that'll determine to put you in a position to win. You know what I'm saying, you know, and everything. You have to be able to network. Definitely in the South. I mean, like in Atlanta, they network so heavy. That's why so many people are flourishing. You know what I'm saying, you know, and everything in Atlanta and everything on all genres of music, not just the hip hop side. I'm saying on all genres of music over there. You know, you gotta think about it. A lot of big stars come from Georgia and everything. So Georgia flourishes with music and everything, you know. And, you know, like I said, I love being from the South, you know what I'm saying? And I love for my talent to be displayed in different areas, you know what I'm saying, of America and outside of America. and everything, you know. It's just, you know what I'm saying, it's just one of them things that, you know, I know that God trying to bless me in this area, and He been blessing me. Like I've been getting paid off for music since 12 years old and everything, you know. But it's still, I'm humble with what I'm doing. I'm humble with what I'm doing because, you know, if you don't stay humble and stay consistent, you know what I'm saying, you know, you can let all that go. All that can be gone within a minute.
It'll get taken away from you, exactly.
Right. Right.
Well, I want to jump into, you talked about, you know, your music being any and everywhere. We want to get your music here. I've had the opportunity, we got poured up a while back, but I want to get into some more music of yours here. I want to introduce the listening audience to some more of your music here this evening. Pour It Up, you guys are familiar with that, so I'm going to hold off on Pour It Up, all right? But okay. Let's talk about Thug On. The creative processes for Thug On, what were they? You know, what was in the forefront of your mind when you created the lyrics for Thug On?
Okay. Well, when I created Thug On, right, like I say, I'm coming from the hip-hop side. And like you say, I just turned 41. You know what I'm saying, you know, peace to God for that. You know what I'm saying? All right, I'm saying I'm still young on the Southern Soul side, but see, I'm playing in the middle lane. You feel me? Like people like Beyonce is my age. People like Bootsy and T.I. You know what I'm saying? Juvenile. A lot of people. You know what I'm saying? Kelly Rowland, Maidam, all of my age. You know what I'm saying? So to me, Thug On was a middle lane song. You know what I'm saying, where young can listen to it, and you know, people that's mid-old, but not old, you know what I'm saying, but they're grown enough to be mature. You know what I'm saying? You know what they say, you know what, I like that vibe. You know what I'm saying? It's like an old school vibe. You know what I'm saying, but it's still up tempo. And see, Thug, I made the word Thug. You know what I'm saying? That's actually initials. That actually stands for the hardest undisputed gentleman on. You know what I'm saying? Those were just initials and everything. You know what I'm saying? That's why I say I'm getting my Thug on. That means that I'm the hardest undisputed. You know what I'm saying? It didn't actually mean thug, you know what I'm saying, like a gangster or nothing like that. Like you say, when you are artist, you have to be creative. You know what I'm saying? Right. You know, you have to be creative with your music and everything. You know, so I made that analogy, you know what I'm saying, the word thug. I popularized that, you know what I'm saying, into a category of like you're a hot undisputed gentleman and everything. That's why I say I'm getting my thug on. Let me get my thug on. You know what I'm saying? That's how I came out with that concept and everything. And like I said, the lyrics, I try to make the lyrics catchy and the hook catchy. I don't try to get too, in depth with the music, because I like the fans to have a little bit of fun and everything. Mm-hmm. And with Southern Soul, it's all about having fun. You know what I'm saying? That's that backyard cookout music, that good feeling music.
All right, well, I want to go ahead and give you the opportunity to introduce your track to our listening audience.
Well, guys, this is the new track, the new song, Thug On, Southern Soul Vibe, by your boy Neko G.
This your boy Neko Grinday, the bad boy of Southern Soul, new to the scene, new era, new taste, new flavor. Let's go. Now you see me, now you see, now I see you now. So what we gon' do about it, babe? What we gon' do? You got a G, you know I'm a rock star, babe. I ain't hard to find. Shoot-a-doo. What we trickin' on, baby? Ooh. Baby, is that I wanna taste you, baby. Just like that wine. That feel good. I make music that make you feel good. This is Southern Soul straight out the hood. This a grown for party, yeah. And I really came to party, baby. Now, Southern Soul ride with me, baby. I'm getting my thug on. Southern Soul ride with me, baby. Let me get my thug on. GG just ride with me, baby. I'm getting my thug on. Southern Soul ride with me, baby. Let me get my thug on. Southern Soul vibe. I'm getting my thug A lot of people wanna know what thug gon' mean. The hardest undisputed gentleman on. Yeah. Now rock with me. If you in the club and you dancing and you vibing, do this for me. Two-step way to go ahead of this train. Growing for music, we got money in the bank. Two-step way to go ahead of this train. Southern soul music, we got money in the bank. Two-step way to go ahead of this train. Southern soul music, we got money in the bank. Two-step way to go ahead of this train. Southern soul music, we got money in the bank. Watch me now. I'm getting my thug on. Just vibe with me, baby. Let me get my thug on. Just vibe with me, baby. I'm getting my thug on. Southern soul, vibe with me, baby. Let me get my thug on. Southern soul, vibe. I'm getting my thug on. Southern soul, vibe with me, baby. Let me get my thug on. Just vibe with me, baby. I'm getting my thug on. Southern soul, vibe with me, baby. Let me get my thug on. Southern soul, vibe. I'm getting my thug on. In the club, in the club, in the club. Vibe. I'm getting my thug on. Southern soul, vibe with me, baby. Let me get my thug on. Just vibe with me, baby. Let me get my thug on. In this club, in this club. Just vibe with me, baby. I'm getting my thug on. Southern soul, vibe with me, baby. Let me get my thug on.
Woo, if you're just tuning in, you're live right here on Endie Fiya with your girl, Nakia, and Southern Soul artist, Neko Grinday. That right there was thug on. What you guys think? I know you like it. I saw you over there jamming to it. Yes, I'm a little more hyped now. Maybe I just needed to get my thug on, I'm a little more hyped up in here now. And I have some really amazing news that I just got. Let me pause for the cause just a moment. For you all who ordered Say No World on vinyl, the albums just arrived in the UK. So the expected date for December, you should have them in the U.S. In December like they were anticipated. I'm excited. Sano is my son, my youngest son. Y'all know he's the producer. He makes the beats or whatever, the jungle beats. But it's this hot pink vinyl. I'm going to post it. I just saw it. This hot pink vinyl, right? And the cassette for this EP sold out all 3 times that they were ordered. They were in a record store in Japan, and it did really well. Anyway, the vinyls are in the UK now, and so I just want to say congratulations to my son because this EP has done the best of all of his EPs. So congratulations. You'll get your vinyl soon. So, yeah, guys, tell me what you think about Thug One. We getting it in rotation? Let me know. Give me those thumbs up, hands up, all right? I see the hands up. Thank you. Thank you. I love this new feature with the hands up. Yes, thank you. Thank you. All right, so let's talk about motivation. What keeps you motivated? I know, artists have bad days, but when you're putting out music, when you're writing songs, this becomes a full-time job for a lot of us. And even those of us who work a regular 9 to 5, it still is a full-time job for us. Sometimes it gets discouraging. Sometimes we, get distracted. We don't want to do it. But what keeps you motivated on a daily basis to just get out here, hustle, and grind in this?
I ain't gonna lie to you, Nakia. So many things keep me motivated. One is my kids. You know what I'm saying? I gotta make a way for them. 2 is I'm self-independent. You know what I'm saying? I don't like depending on nobody. You know what I'm saying? Or asking nobody for a handout. You know what I'm saying?
True.
I grew up around a lot of right. I grew up around a lot of military people. My uncles, them, you know what I'm saying, they were soldiers. You know what I'm saying? So they instill structure into me, you know what I'm saying, to stay solid and stern. Even on your you know what I'm saying, days when you don't want to go and don't want to do. you still go and do. You know what I'm saying? So that soldier mentality, that general mentality is in my system. And then on top of that, you know, my mom, before she passed away years ago, she was in a coma for a whole year. And she took sick on stage. You know what I'm saying? She told us, whatever we do, don't stop doing your music. You know what I'm saying, you know, y'all know what I put in you guys and everything. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, it's like so much motivation, and so much, you know what I'm saying, that keeps me driven. You know what I'm saying? You know, to the point where, you know, I don't want to say that it's driving me to the point where I want to be over successful, but I want to finish the task. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes I can be like, I'm ahead, but I don't feel ahead. I feel like I be feeling like Diddy. I could do more. I don't think I'm gonna stop until I'm surpass Kanye level and everything. Cause it's a lot of people that I've seen that's genuine. There's a lot of people that I've seen that's genuine, but they live in poverty here in Carolina, and you know, just across wherever I've been at doing music, in Atlanta, in Alabama. I'm saying that's genuine. And I said, if I can help my people, if God put me in a position to create dope music, and like I say, if I ever get a chance to get 100 million or even $1 billion, you know what I'm saying, I'm giving back. So, you know, seeing people struggle, that motivates me. You know what I'm saying? You know, that, like, you know, if God gives you $1 billion talent, you're supposed to use that. You're supposed to put it to use. You know what I'm saying? Until it flourishes and open doors, put other people in a position to win. See, that what motivates me. Plus, you know what I'm saying, plus whatever, you know what I'm saying, daily that I go through. That motivates me. You know, seeing people hurt, that motivates me. You know what I'm saying, you know, not having my queen, you know what I'm saying, lose an auntie to cancer. You know what I'm saying, that motivates me to go even more. Like, you know what I'm saying, I don't want to see the next person go through what she went through. You know what I'm saying, you know, I don't want to see the next person get evicted from their house and everything, you know what I'm saying, you know, that motivates me. I want to do more with, you know what I'm saying, my talent, to where the blessing and the prosperity come, and then I can give back. You know what I'm saying, you know, I can give back. Like, I feel that God blessed me so much, man. Like, the money is really not a necessity, but it's a necessity in the community and everything. Like, I'm not no politician, but, you know what I'm saying, I'm big on people. I'm real big on people, so all of that ties in and motivates me.
So you mentioned, you know, if you get $100 million or if you get $1 billion, you know, what you want to be able to do. But even on a smaller level, what actively does your brand do for the community now? You know, like we're coming up on the holidays, and I know a lot of artists do, you know, turkey drives, or they do Christmas
we're doing the turkey drive. We're doing a turkey drive this year and everything. You know what I'm saying? You know, God put me in a position to do that. You know what I'm saying? We do toy giveaways and everything. You know what I'm saying? You know, I go out and bless people. You know what I'm saying? You know, if I got a show, I got show money, you know what I'm saying, I just give it away, you know, for people that's in need, like you say. But, you know what I'm saying, God has been blessing me, you know what I'm saying, to meet some big people because, you know, my heart, you know what I'm saying, on a level. Mm-hmm. And like you say, I see the vision. I see the vision that what he's doing and everything.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I just remain humble. You know what I'm saying? Even if it's taking a plate and then go give it to somebody who ain't got it. You know what I'm saying, you know, or asking somebody, hey man, what's your cash out? You know what I'm saying? I know y'all locked up right now. You know what I'm saying, you know, I could put some money on your books. You know what I'm saying? I'll get it to your mama, get this cash out money to her mama or his mama. You know what I'm saying, you know, let them know that we still care for you and everything. Not even that. You know what I'm saying, you know, just stopping by and dropping by, like from the smaller things to the largest of things. You know what I'm saying? I'm grateful for all of that. You know, just giving, you know what I'm saying, to people. Because, you know, like this thing called, laws of attraction, and it's real. You know what I'm saying? You're right, people that's going to come back to you.
It is, and it will. And it's a blessing to be able to be a blessing to other people. and I'm a firm believer that you can't receive your blessings when your hands and your fists are continuously balled up. You know, when the Lord continues to pour out blessings upon people, when you have to reach up to receive your blessings, they can't continue to stay, your hands can't continue to stay balled up. You got to be able to reach down and pick up, you know, your fellow man and provide blessings to them as well. And so I know we used to do, you have to. We used to do something a lot, and I don't do it publicly anymore because I know that people are so skeptical about everybody's a scammer now. Everybody's a scammer. But we used to publicly do something where, you know, like twice a month, we would just have people to drop their Cash App on social media. We did it across Facebook and Instagram, have them drop their Cash App, and then we would randomly select, you know, 2 people at the beginning of the month, 2 people at the end of the month, and bless them. But nobody ever believed that it was real. Like, we had to, you know, show proof that people was getting their money, you know, because everybody's a scammer nowadays. And that really hurt me because that is something that the Lord had placed in our heart to do around here. As we were being blessed, because we're not a show that monetizes on anything. But as people bless us, then we flip that money and bless other people. So we don't even do it publicly now. We do it behind the scenes, you know what I'm saying? But we still continue to bless other people. And that's how we continue to grow around here. Like, I used to question, why are you putting certain people in our past? You know what I'm saying? Why are you putting, like, Grammy award-winning artists on my show? Emmy-nominated and Emmy award-winning journalists on my show. I stopped doing that because when you continue to bless others, he'll continue to bless you. You don't do stuff for show, you know, because that's not what you're about anyway. But you just continue to bless other people. So it is so important that during this time of the year, most importantly, that you just continue to reciprocate as it's given to you. So, you know, shout out to you for all that you're doing, not only under your brand name, but, you know, you as a person, you know, shout out to
genuine.
you.
I'm very genuine, Kia. I'm very genuine. Like you say, you know, I'm coming from a small town. God has put me in the midst of some big people. Like when I first met Tupac producer in Gary, Indiana, and I told him, I said, bro, don't you know how big Pac is? Don't you know how big is? I said, how I felt like being in the studio with Pac, man. I said, that's one of the biggest artists in the world, and you doing music with little old me. I'm saying, I always knew what the universe and God was telling me. I'm saying, because if God knows your heart, he going to put you amongst people anyway and put you on that platform anyway. You know what I'm saying? And people are not going to be able to understand how come, you know, I did this and I was networking with this person. You know what I'm saying? What's meant for you is meant for you. You know what I'm saying? You know,
right. They're never going to understand your destiny because that's not their destiny.
That, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So here I am meeting these big people. I even, you know what I'm saying? I don't, you know what I'm saying? Like certain events are transpiring in my life, and I have to pitch myself like, you know what I'm saying? Like Jay-Z and B. You know what I'm saying? They wanted to reach out to me, and when the Kansas City Chiefs was at the Super Bowl, they wanted me, and their filmmaker, Jennifer Lopez, their filmmaker, here I am, like I said, multitasking, and they were like, man, bro, you talented. Why don't you come sit with us, you know what I'm saying, at the Super Bowl, you know what I'm saying, everything. And I'm like, man, you know what I'm saying? It's just certain things I put the brakes on, because like, this happened quick. You know, when you ask God to open doors for you, he will open doors for you when you're ready.
Right.
I understand that too now. I'm saying, you know, and I understand this too, Nikhil, as an artist and a new star. Like I say, I know 2023 gonna be a tremendous year for me. The rate that I'm going, if I continue to stay focused, everybody can't go with you because you have to be ready for what God. You have to be ready for the vision, the blessing that God can prepare for you. If not, you know what I'm saying, your blessing can become a person cursed if they're not ready for it. Mm-hmm. So they don't comprehend how you're moving and everything. Mm-hmm. You know, right.
Well, I want to get into your next track, Now, we normally do not make it, customary that we listen to artist music on the show prior to the guests coming on the show. We want to be as surprised. Either we're going to love what we hear or we don't ever want to hear that again. But I did get the opportunity to listen. I saw this title and I was like, wait a minute. I got to go peep this. I got to hear what this is all about. So I did catch about, 30 seconds of this one. Nobody else heard it, but I did get the opportunity to listen to this one, and I kind of like it. Talking about Candy Liquor. Let's talk about this title.
Yeah.
Let's talk about this title, first of all, and let's let the audience know what is Candy Liquor #2 all about?
That's that grown folk music right there now. That's that grown folk music. That's that grown folk music, man. Like I said, Marvin Sease from my hometown. And he came out with the hit single Candy Liquor, up on the Malibu record. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And that was that was a super major song, in Southern Soul. So I say, why don't I just come out with another song behind it, call it Candy Liquor #2, And the lyrics I put some nice lyrics in that thing, Like I say, I try to reach all the masses, I try to reach all the masses with the lyrics and content and everything. And like you say, it's grown folk music. R. Kelly make grown folk music.
Right.
Keith Sweat make grown folk music. T-Pain make grown folk music.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I even put a little flip side of what Cardi was saying about WAP. You know what I'm saying? And then in the middle of the song and everything, I was like, no, I was killing it lyrically wise and everything, Like I said, I like to make good music for people to have fun to. For couples, you know what I'm saying, just something to vibe to and everything, you know what I'm saying, that's my style, you know what I'm saying, good music.
All right, listening audience, y'all tell me what you think about Candy Liquor #2 by Neko G.
Liquor, candy and liquor, clap, liquor, candy and liquor. Let go. Yeah, man. This from my hometown, Blackville, South Carolina. Hometown of Marvin Sease, my hometown. And if Marvin was here, I would tell him this story right here. Listen. He don't want the world. He a lame. I'm trying to put in time. Come here, baby. Clock in, baby. Come here, lady. Put it on your mind. Yeah. You're my dinner tonight. I'ma obey my thirst like Sprite. Put the southern tongue in your soul. Put it overtime. Let's go. Yeah, you got that wop. Yes, sir. But I ain't never seen a grown woman squirm. Slow roll it. Let you sit on my face and hold it. Yeah. Like Marvin Sease. Yeah. King George song. I really can't stay too long, but there's a candy inside of your song. What I came to do, baby, let me be your Candy Liquor #2. I just came to do what I came to do, baby, let me be Candy Liquor #2. I just came to do what I came to do, baby, let me be your Candy Liquor #2. I just came to do what I came to do. Baby, let me be #2. Yeah, like Marvin, get it on. Let's get it on. Yeah, like Marvin, you know I came to please. Yeah, you baby, you got it going on. Clock got to be going home. Came to do what I came to do. Baby, let me be your Candy Liquor #2. I just came to do what I came to do. Baby, let me be Candy Liquor #2. I just came to do know a lot of men say they don't want to be number 2 to no man or no one. But guess what? The number 2 pencil is the sharpest thing in the class. Think about that. Think on it. Yeah. Number 2. Candy liquor number 2. I just came to do what I came to do. Oh, baby, let me be. Candy liquor number 2. I just came to do what I came to do. Oh, baby, let me be. Candy liquor number 2. I just came to do what I came to do. Oh, baby, let me be. Candy liquor number 2. Yeah, number 2. Number 2. Candy. I'm a man that candy girl. I'm a man, yeah. Candy. Candy girl. I'm a man that. You know, 2 is greater than 1, right?
Hey now, what's good? It's your girl, Jana Blackwell, C-Town Records, Mistress of Soul. And you're on the air with the hottest independent station, Endie Fiya, with your host, Nakia, giving you that heat right here on the station, bringing you all of the hottest hip-hop hits, Endie Fiya.
If you're just tuning in, you're live right here on Endie Fiya with your girl, Nakia, and Southern Soul recording artist and songwriter Neko G. What do you think about Candy Liquor number 2? I peeped that in there. We were talking about the number 2 pencil was the sharpest. Yeah, I got that. I got that.
Yeah.
Definitely grown, sexy. That might have been a little too grown for my ears. It might have been a little too grown for my ears. Candy Liquor number 2 by thumbs up. That's what I like about Southern Soul music. It is so suggestive, but not to the point. You got the message, but you didn't have to know explicit lyrics at all, but you know exactly what they're talking about. They're telling you exactly what you want to hear, but nothing had to be, first words have to be used, you know what I'm saying? Nothing, that's what I like. And it really is for the grown and sexy, you know what I'm saying? Unlike what is playing on the radio nowadays, everything is just so explicit. Leaves nothing to be imagined. With Southern Soul, you got a little bit, you sit there with that smile on your face thinking about the last time, like, oh, okay, you know what I'm saying? It's just, that's what I like about Southern Soul. That's what I like. And it's a genre of music that I never would have known anything about had I not met Yolanda Marshall. So say that I would not known anything about, I would not have been introduced to so many amazing artists. Let me say that. So the last 2 months, we and just immersed with so much Southern Soul music by so many amazing artists, thanks to Yolanda Marshall. So I always got to shout her out. Always. So thank you so much, Yolanda. Thank you so much.
She's good people.
She's amazing people. And I know, as you talked about your story, and someone may be listening and think, but he's done some great things. He's made some major moves. He's met some, phenomenal people. He's worked with multi-platinum producers and artists. So, there's no way possible that he's had it bad. But I know that things haven't always been as great as they are now. And I know that you haven't even got to the culmination of your career as an artist. But when you have skepticism, in this industry. How did you overcome, and how will you continue to overcome? Because I know you will continue to be met with, such feats. How do you overcome?
I mean, I know my network. I know my value. That's how you overcome this thing and everything. And like you say, when I was young, running the streets, I learned a lot about street hustling. I'm saying, and how to, I know if a person tell me 2 + 2 is 5, I'm saying, yeah, you're right. I'm saying, you're right.
Right.
And then when I know it's 4, I know it's 4, I'm saying, yeah, you're right. And I'm saying, just cut the check and everything. Basically, what it's boiled down to this. When you know your value, I'm saying, no matter what critics say, I'm saying, no matter what a person may say, well, your music is garbage. That's your opinion. You got to understand this. Celine Dion got her fans. You know what I'm saying? Cardi B has her fans. You know what I'm saying? Celine Dion stays in her lane. You see me with her fans. Jay-Z stay in his lane with his fans. You know what I'm saying? Nas got his fans. They're not going to go out of their element when they already had created a lane for people that gravitate to them. In life, there's always going to be some people that don't gravitate to you and might not like you. You know what I'm saying? As an artist, there's going to be some people that may like your music and might not like your music. They might not like that one record. You feel what I'm saying? But you might create 2 or 3 records down the road and say, oh, I like that. Oh, now I became a fan and everything. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So in life, it's all about knowing your self-value and staying in your lane. I'm at a point in life where I love people who love me versus going out of my way to get somebody to get their approval to love me. See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And see that right there keeps you grounded in this music and entertainment business and everything. That really keeps you grounded in life itself. Just a daily walk in life itself. You know what I'm saying? If somebody say, "Oh, I hate Neko," okay, that's you. I'm still gonna love me. Matter of fact, it's 4.
Right.
Matter of fact, it's 4 people that called me yesterday and say they love me. Matter of fact, I'm going to meet 4 more people at the show that's gonna gravitate and hold on to me. You know what I'm saying? That's about sticking in my lane, not going out of my element. A lot of people try to go out of their element just to get approval. I'm saying, over people who ain't paying their bills. I'm saying, who ain't helping them grow. I'm saying, or who ain't nurturing their spirit and everything. Like I'm an energy type person. I feed off of people with the energy. You know what I'm saying? The same energy they give me, I'm gonna give that to them. That's how I am. I'm a real solid dude. You know what I'm saying? Spiritually and everything, all the way grounded. Like I said, that's what keeps me. You know what I'm saying? Where I'm at, that self-value and knowing my worth. Staying in my lane, Akil.
All right. That's good advice also. Good advice. I try to drink my water, mind my business, stay in my lane. That's me.
That's it.
That's me.
That's it.
That's
you can't lose. It takes a lot for you to fuss and fight with somebody or bicker with somebody. That's energy loss.
That's energy loss, exactly. It is.
Energy loss. Nah.
It is.
You know what I'm saying? If somebody come to my social media page, and try to aggravate me, it's that button called BLOCK.
Yes.
Block. I'll hit that button quick. You're not about to disrupt my spirit and my energy, man.
Real quick.
You know what I'm saying?
Real quick.
Keep that over there. Keep that over there where you at.
Discernment. You know what I'm saying? The older I've gotten, that spirit of discernment is so strong. And the older I get, the quicker it comes. So it doesn't take long for me to realize this is not for me. So I don't waste a lot of energy on people, time, places, because that spirit of discernment is just right there. You know, this is not for you. Keep it moving. You know, so
that's it.
Yes,
that's it. And when you strong in it, you can see a person walking up to you from a mile away. You already picked it. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
And you can say, nah.
Let me turn.
There we are.
About face. Go the other way.
I'm telling you, I be like that here in Carolina in the grocery store. I'm trying to avoid somebody. I quick to duck the other way, going the other aisle.
Yeah. That is me. It's me all day. That is me. Well, I know that we have. I want to get into this last track. I hear that it is an exclusive leak. Now, around here, we like playing music for the first time, debuting music that has never been played anyplace else, books that have never been released anyplace else, anybody that's never heard it, seen it, read it. We love being the first to be able to do that. Let's talk about this new track, On the Flow. Oh,
man, that's a song to get up on. That's a get them on the flow. That is exactly what it's exactly what it says. It's a song to get you up, get you vibing, get you dancing. You know what I'm saying? You know, get you moving. Like you said, Southern Soul, it's all about having a good time. I'm saying it's all about having a good time. I love the hip hop scene, but you know the hip hop is saturated right now. Don't get me wrong, I love hip hop out of this world, but you see the situation that just happened. You know what I'm saying? You know, rest in peace. You know what I'm saying? To take off. You know what I'm saying? You know, I still listen to hip hop. I'm putting it like this: the hip hop I listen to is what I can understand and everything. I ain't gonna say the artists are bad because each generation had their own style and their own and their own rhythm. They have their own style. Some things I can't gravitate onto. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, you know, it is what it is and everything. But Southern Soul, in this lane, you know what I'm saying, you can create some nice music. Put up the music, you don't have to worry about nobody getting shot. You know what I'm saying? It's going full music, everybody having a good time, they go home safe and everything. On the Flow is what it is. It's a vibe. It's a whole vibe for me, you know. And making that song, you know, like you said, my voice, my vocal tones, man, saying, you know, remind me a little bit of Al Green. You know what I'm saying, you know, on certain songs and everything, you know. Not to say that I'm trying to mimic him. You know what I'm saying, it's just that's how I actually talk and sing. You know what I'm saying, and do my music and everything, you know. That's just my style. That's my uniqueness. But On the Flow that's a hard record. That's a hard one. That's a hard one. That's a hard one to kill.
But I'm already on the edge of my seat. He said it was a dance, you know, get you on the floor. I'm already on the edge of my seat, ready to get up and move. So, guys, here we go, On the Floor. Neko G, tell me what you think.
Man. This your boy Neko G, and I'm back again and again and again. Yeah. This is Southern Soul Swing. We going to the DJ booth with this one. Tell the DJ we came to party and tell. Just let me tell the DJ we came to party. Get down on the tell the DJ we came to party and tell. Just let me know. Tell the DJ we came to party. Get down on the floor. Down on the floor. Love, yeah. Down on the floor. Love. Down on the floor. Love. Down on the floor. Whoa. Tell the DJ we came to party and tell. Just let me know. Tell the DJ we came to party. Get down on the floor. Tell the DJ we came to party and tell. Just let me know. Tell the DJ we came to party. Get down on the floor. Down on the floor. On the floor. Yeah. Get down on the floor. Down on the floor. On the floor. Yeah. Get down on the floor. Down on the floor. On the floor. Yeah. Get down on the floor. Down on the floor. let's rock, let's go, get it in. On Southern Soul, tell the DJ we came to party and tell. Just let me know. Tell the DJ we came to party. Get down on the. Tell the DJ we came to party and tell. Just let me know. Tell the DJ we came to party. Get down on the floor, down on the floor, on the floor. Yeah, get down on the floor, down on the floor, on the floor. Yeah, get down on the floor, down on the floor, on the floor. Yeah, get down on the floor, down on the floor, flow, 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 down on the floor, down on the floor, flow, 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 down on the floor, down on the floor, flow, 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 down on the floor. On the Southern Soul vibe tonight. Go Southern Soul vibe. Let me hear you say DJ, get me right. DJ, get me right. The Southern Soul vibe tonight. Southern Soul vibe. Let me hear you say DJ, get me right. DJ, get me right. Get a cup of that drink. Down on the floor. Go ahead and do your thing. Down on the. Get a cup of that drink. Go ahead and do your thing. Down on the. Get a cup of that drink.
Hey, on the flow, Neko G. What you guys think? Yes, this song needs a dance to it.
Yes.
It needs a dance to it.
Okay.
It needs a dance.
Yeah.
Yes. Definitely needs a dance to it. So somebody needs to work on that, get the little stepping, whatever y'all do.
Oh, we're gonna put a dance to it. We're gonna put a dance to it.
Yeah.
They vibing off of that, you know what I'm saying, like I'm ready for that to hit platforms and everything, man, Like you say, it's leaking. It didn't leak, you know what I'm saying? That on the floor is nice. That on the floor is nice. Yeah.
Yes, it is. Yes, he did not disappoint with On the Flow. All right, guys? Yes, so you heard it here first. Am I correct?
Mm-hmm. Debuting it.
Yes.
Debuting it.
You heard it here first, guys. So in coming up
I'm going to be on. I'm going to be on Tupac producer. He's from Mississippi, and he got a Southern Soul album coming out, and I'm debuting on his album too for the first time.
Okay. Well,
2023.
Yeah. That. I can't keep up with all the posts everywhere, but I'm sure I'll see it somewhere, and we will make sure that we promote that heavily as soon as we see all of that information. But I want to go ahead now and give you the opportunity to get all of your contact information out for those who may be listening live, for those who may come back and listen to one of the many playback shows, if they're interested in getting you on their show for an interview, if they want to purchase merchandise, if they want to find out where you're going to be at for your next show. You mentioned Thanksgiving coming up. If they want to, donate for any of your Thanksgiving or Christmas drives that you're having for whatever reason, they may want to get in contact with you. The floor is now yours to get all of that contact information out.
Guys, y'all can find me on Facebook, Neko, Neko Grinday, Grinday, Neko Grinday. Neko Grinday. That's Neko, Neko Grinday. It's the same thing on Instagram too. Y'all can find out where all my shows going to be at, and I'm saying on my Facebook page. Look me up on my band page, Neko G, the artist. Neko G, the artist. Much love to everybody that's listening. I'm saying y'all want to book me, just inbox me. I'm saying, I inbox you back. You know what I'm saying? I ain't one of them artists that acting all bougie. I don't do that. I don't do the bougie stuff because I come from the bottom. You know what I'm saying, and I like to be around my fans and mingle with everybody. You know what I'm saying, who trying to chop it up with me and build with. So that part, Neko G. Yeah.
I'm over here just talking. I didn't realize that you guys muted me. Dang. I want to say thank you, Neko, so much for joining me here this evening. You could have been anywhere this evening, but you were here with me, myself, and my listening audience, giving so freely of yourself and your time. So thank you, thank you, thank you. Once you're on the show, you become family. You're welcome back at any time. You got new music, make sure we get it. You got a show coming up, make sure we got the information, and we'll promote it. Again, thank you so much for being here with us this evening.
Thank you for the opportunity.
You're so very welcome. Guys, make sure that you have an amazing weekend. Be safe out there in these streets. Keep wearing those masks. We'll be back here Monday, 6:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for the Artist Spotlight with It's Karma, and then New Music Monday at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Can't make them all. Please, please, please do not miss them all. All right? Until Monday, you guys have an amazing weekend.
Entertainment, news, and daily inspiration for everyone. For everyone. Entertainment, news, and daily inspiration for everyone. For everyone. Entertainment, news, and daily inspiration for everyone. For everyone. Entertainment, news, daily inspiration for everyone. For everyone, yeah.